Okay. Is my good? Hold on, I need to get something. What up, what up? My mic is right here. So I was just getting something for my stupid forehead. Need to move this up a bit. I gotta put my mic here. It's inside my shirt instead. Putting this mic on is not easy. I have to put it on this side. There we go. Hopefully. So, welcome everyone to my 10 p.m. live stream. Some of you are probably sleeping. I'm tired, but I don't care. This is not coffee. It is Gatorade. My forehead is not fine, Ren. You're lying. You're a liar. Okay. I was gonna put this on, but I don't know. Do you want me to put this on to like make the video more purposeful? More better? I would. So, okay. I'll put it on for a little bit. Just to make the video more... I don't know. I'll just not have my hood on. Alright. Y'all can still hear me fine. So. Welcome everyone wow. You know, welcome everyone to the late live stream. It's not late for winter. It's very early for winter, but it's whatever. So, this video will finally be friendly, unlike the last stream. It will be my take, my opinions, my sayings, my facts, or whatever, on the furry fandom. And I mean it. Like, the whole entire furry fandom, including, like, some species, fursuit makers, like, fursuiters, just a furry fandom in general. So, buckle up, get your snacks, get your drinks, and let's get it! So, we'll start off with the whole community itself, and like what it is and what purpose does it serve. Well, I myself I'm not really new, but I'm still learning throughout, like, I'm not a veteran furry, if that will be a more easier term. I'm not a veteran furry, but I'm not new at the same time. I'm modern? I don't know what to call it. But, the furry community as a whole is really generous, I would say. I don't know how to describe it, but, how should I describe this? Well, the furry community is very kind. It's very helpful, and it's a very good way to cope if you're trying to find a different way to cope. And it's also a very interesting hobby to get into, and you'll find a lot of people your age or maybe not your age, but have the same interests along the way. My hair is terrible right now. Ew. But yeah, you'll find a lot of people your age along the way that has the same interests as you, and you will soon enough develop is that 3 people? Yeah, you'll develop skills, very useful skills along the way, like sewing, art, wow, I am really messing up. It's 10. My brain cells are gone by now. Like sewing and creativity, especially creativity. The furry community is known for its creativity, especially. So, yeah, you can take this as an example as creativity. As you can see, this is just a regular, or well, it's not regular, but I could get my other one, but I don't want to get up. So basically, this mask used to be just a normal dino mask from Jurassic Park. Winter, the live is now, wait, oh wait, that's not Winter. Live over? What do you mean live over? You know, I can't read it. It has a restart button. I want to say kill you. It has the restart button. I want to say kill yourself more. Clever. But, what the hell was I saying? Crap. Okay, now a commenter messed me up. God damn it. What was it? Oh wait, now I remember. Okay, I had to do something with this mask. So basically, this dino mask used to be just a regular Jurassic Park dino mask that you can get from like Target, mostly Target, not really Walmart, or you can also get online. But then, the younger furs mostly got this idea. So the younger furs had the idea of transferring Jurassic Park masks or raptor mask. This one's a T-Rex mask. Into creations of their fursonas. So that's what younger furs did, and now dino masks are part of being a furry, or at least part of a fursuit. You don't have to have like these kinds or just a regular fursuit to be a furry. You just have to like anthropomorphic animals to be a furry. But besides that, there sadly is some debates if raptor mask and T-Rex masks are a fursuit thing or not. Because if it's just like some people think that if it's just like this with just paint, then it's not a fursuit mask. It's still just a regular dino mask. But if it's like completely furred, it has eyes and something like that, then yes, that does consider a fursuit. But yeah, there is technically some debates. Surprise, Shadic! Hi, Shadow. But there is some debates that raptor mask and T-Rex mask are not like fursuit related or something. I don't know how to explain that. So yeah, I don't know if there's still debates now. I don't really see as much debates about this, but so far a lot of furries are starting to grow on like these raptor masks, because even like some fursuit makers are starting to like own one now, like Nefertiti, or who's another one? That no wait, yeah, that Fang though. How do you say her name? Is it Mugawara cosplay? I think that's how you say it. Yeah, like other fursuit makers are starting to have like other dino masks and are selling dino masks. So yeah, that's really interesting to know about. I'm gonna put this on because I'm pretty sure anti-furs are starting to appear again. So yeah, I don't really see as much debates about the raptor mask being a fursuit thing, like at all. Because, hold on, let me put this on first. Because having a fursuit doesn't make you a furry. You just have to like anthropomorphic animals to be a furry. Like liking Sonic the Hedgehog, you're automatically a furry, or at least support furries. Liking like Disney characters, or even drawing furries, or anthropomorphic animals. Will make you either a furry or just a furry supporter. And yeah, you don't have, okay, if you like anthropomorphic animals like Sonic, it's technically your choice to become a furry. Because sometimes people will say like you're not in denial or something, but to me, I think if you like anthropomorphic animals, it's technically your choice to be a furry or not. You can still support furries, but you don't have to become one. So, yeah, but then again, like, I see a lot of TikTok comments of, like, people who are not interested in furries say, I'm not a furry, but then that's basically, like, stage 1 denial. But those are just mostly people who probably don't really, like furries, or support furries, or don't care, but aren't familiar with anthropomorphic animals and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna put razor. These sunglasses are gonna fall. I'm gonna need to put tape on this. I don't know where to put him. I'll put him like that. Covers half of me. Razor, stay over there. Perfect. I don't know. I really hope it doesn't focus on that much. But different species. Let me get to that. But first, let me just continue what I was saying about like the whole community itself. The furry community is very misunderstood, and to some people they're like social rejects or outcasts, and it's just like plain weird or something. It's not normal. And sure, it's fine. It's not really normal. We also think that we're weird. We also think as ourselves as outcasts, just not social rejects. And yeah, we do admit that we're weird, and sometimes we do admit that we're cringe, but as long as we're doing what we love, we just don't really care about your opinions. And I mean this to the anti-furs. Or just people who are, well, okay, maybe mostly anti-furs. But yeah, a lot of people just have like very negative comments to the furry community, the normies. And plus, to me and a lot of other people who don't fit in the normie category, technically being normal is boring. At least to us, because I don't know how to explain what normal is, because I'm not normal, but just being normal is, it can be really boring, like, in all honesty. You have to at least have some excitement, some risks, some creativity in your life, and not just be normal for the rest of your life. Because then, why? I don't know what else to say. Just have some excitement, have some creativity, have some kindness, have some, I don't know, just whatever in your life that basically doesn't fit in the normie. Unless you just want to stay normal, then oh well, just that's your choice. I don't care. But yeah, a lot of people in the furry fandom either use, as a coping mechanism, or just do it for fun, and they just want to meet people who have the same interests as anthropomorphic animals. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest, a lot of like mostly fursuiters, that's rude to us normal people. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best to like not, okay. Let me just rephrase what I said. I don't have anything against normal people. It's just that, in my opinion, and sometimes even others, think that normal is sometimes boring. But it depends on how you see normal. Because, like, I'm pretty sure some of the normies probably see and think what normal is. But I'm not trying to offend, I swear to God, I'm not trying to offend any normies out there. I'm just, sorry. What the frick was I saying? Crap. But yeah, furries use, like, being in, like, oh, wait, now I remember. Okay, wait. Y'all have to remind me a lot. So, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, fursuiters and like fursuit artists, and people who just like sell stuff, get a lot of money than most people, because they get 1,000 and plus money, because making fursuits is really difficult. And I'm pretty sure y'all are just gonna be like, that's a waste of money, that's a waste of materials, etc., etc. No, you do not understand. I've watched a lot of like fursuit, I watched a lot of fursuit tutorials. Just making like one part of a fursuit is just difficult. Like making paws, making the tail, making like feet, especially the head and the bodysuit. Whoa, I do not want to go there. Because just making it like a simple fursona, your price will eventually like go down or just stay the same. But if your fursona is like really complex, then the price will raise up. But just how do you think fursuiters get their fursuits? They have a high-paying job, which means they make a lot of money than most people, like, outside of the furry community, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. And a lot of anti-furs think that just spending their money on a costume, or like spending money on materials, is a waste of materials. But technically, fursuiting is the same as cosplaying, because if you support cosplayers, there isn't a difference between, okay, there's a little difference between cosplayers and fursuiters. Cosplayers like cosplaying anime characters, cartoon characters, real life characters, whatever kind of characters that isn't animal-like. And then there's fursuitings where you're cosplaying mostly as your fursona, because there is like some fursuiters who like cosplay as like Legoshi or Sonic, Mickey. Yeah, those are basically mascots most of the time. Yeah, that's my brother's foot. Ren. But yeah, fursuiting is just almost the same as cosplaying, but just furred. More is animal-like. Cosplaying is more human-like. Fursuiting is more animal-like. You get it? Because fursuits fit in the cosplay category, because you're basically cosplaying something. Because people can cosplay as their OCs, and fursuiters cosplay as their fursonas. That's the same thing. So there you go. If you support cosplayers, you're most likely going to support fursuiters, because it's the same thing, which is different. It's the same thing but different at the same time. Someone could probably explain it more better, but yeah, fursuiting is just cosplaying as your OC, and furred cosplaying is just cosplaying as any kind of characters or your OC, but human-like. There you go. I'm sorry, but yeah, but for real though, some fursuit makers would have like different prices of like types of fursuits. Like if it's just a head, it would either be 1,000 or below. If it's partial, it will be 2,000 and above. But sometimes it would be below for some fursuit makers. In general, just buying a fursuit part or just a full fursuit is expensive as hell. You better work your butt off. I am serious. Because like, you might as well just like ask your parents for money. Because like you would not be able to afford a fursuit at like this age. That's why we created this. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the reasons why young furs just create their fursonas on Dino Mask and T-Rex masks, because just buying a fursuit is really expensive, and so I guess they just wanted to go for the cheaper side and just, you know, design, you know, what you see today, literally. Because Dino Mask and T-Rex mask are about $13 on Target, but they are expensive on online, so you better be careful of that. So in the fursuit community, you will find a lot of positivity and a lot of acceptance in in the community. I just needed that. And so I'm trying to focus as much as I can. I'm zoning off. I hate when I do that. So basically, you would just be a lot more. Wait, what? You would just be accepted. In the short version, you would just be accepted. You'll have a lot of kindness. Yeah, basically, the fursuit community is very kind. It's rich as hell. And they're just really nice people and really fun to hang out in general. Because, well, because of fursuit cons, I don't know if this is all of the fursuit cons. Hi, Naya. But fursuit cons, basically, they what they do with their money is send it to I think cancer hospitals, or just hospitals in general for cancer kids, or like other stuff besides cancer. But they just do sell their money for something good. And anti-furs are over here like sexualizing everything, being disgusting in general, and just like death threatening people. When fursuiters are more rich than anti-furs, they're more kind than anti-furs, and they're doing the most than anti-furs in general. So, and so this is not for all like fursuit cons, really fur cons, but I'll use Anthrocon for an example. Anthrocon is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I live around Pennsylvania. It's the second most biggest and popular fur con. So basically, some conventions, furry conventions, have like raves, dance competitions, of course a lot of merch, and basically you just get to have a lot of fun in general for like mostly it's about 3 days for most fursuiters that goes to fursuit cons. But yeah, you get to join raves where there's a bunch of laser lights, dance lights, loud music, and just a lot of dancing. Adults do, I don't know if this is for all, but I'm pretty sure adult furries do get to drink in raves. And I'm pretty sure they have a specific time only for adults. I don't know. I had to read more into it for raves, because raves are of course at night. So, but the dance competitions are different than raves. It is dancing, but it has more of an audience. And I don't know if you do get a reward, but I'm pretty sure the reward is different for like each fur con. But yeah, if you enter a dance competition, you'll most likely well, there is like different categories of fursuit dance. If you're going in like a full suit, there's a category for that. If you're going with no fursuit, there's also a part for that. But I'm pretty sure some like fur cons don't have a category, and you just have to dance your butt off. But I'm pretty sure like some fursuit dancing competition is different for like each fur con, or just even the same one. Like I'm pretty sure Anthrocon has like more than one like different dance competition. There'll be one that's like a bigger one, where you actually do get a reward. And there's a specific name for it. It's called Floor Wars. That's what it's called. It's called Floor Wars because it's on the floor, not the stage. The professional fursuit dancers do get to judge you and all, and there's different categories for it. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 categories. I don't know. And then there's like the typical actual dance competition that's on the stage. That's only like one furry, or you can even go as a group if you actually are in a group. And yeah, those are the only two that I mostly know. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention. There's also fursuit games. I don't know where is the most common. All I know is that I've seen that a lot in Anthro, New England, which of course is in England. There's like a bunch of like fursuit games. Like the most popular one is, what the hell is it called? Wow, I'm forgetting games now. What the hell? Musical chairs, that's what it's called. That's one of the most popular games in fursuit games, I'm pretty sure. Musical chairs. That game gets competitive. It's really fun though. It doesn't repeat games, but it does use like different games. But in like different like order, and like sometimes it would mix matched. But some of these games are like really unique and really different. Musical chairs, wrapping someone in toilet paper to make a mummy. Yes, that's apparently a fursuit game. There's also scooter race. I'm pretty sure y'all are probably familiar with that. Of course, there's freeze dance, and there's more fursuit games. Bro, I would love to attend a fursuit game. Bro, just fursuit games are just so fun, bro. I watch a lot of the videos of fursuit games. Owie. There's different teams. Of course, there's like sometimes it would just be competitive. Sometimes it would be individual. If it's competitive, there will be like, I think 3 teams, like red team, green team, orange team, not orange team, like blue team. Like that would be competitive. Unless it's like individual, then you're just by yourself at this point. But you can also like team up with your friend or something. If it's like individual, it would just mostly be freeze dance, musical chairs. Well, also musical chairs can be a competitive thing as well. But there's a lot of stuff in the furry community that's hella fun, bro. There's of course panels in furcons, like Fursuiting 101 with Gain. Her name. Why must I mix words? Gale Frostbane, not Gain. Gale Frostbite. She's a veteran furry, of course, and she basically does a panel Fursuiting 101 where she would have like her fursuiter friends that are really well known, of course, to use as examples, you know, to talk about different things that you would do in a fursuit, like posing, like different kind of like visions, like arm length, species, etc., etc. She would, of course, have her well-known furries like Mosfet, Chipper, Alder. I don't think I said that right. Who else would be there? Jib, Cody, Pineapple, and more. Best friend, I need you to get me started on being a furry. I lost the way. I would definitely help you. Well, technically, you're already a furry. You like anthropomorphic animals. Because, okay, sometimes people would get confused on like what it takes to be a furry. It's very simple. The only thing you need to do is like anthropomorphic animals. And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, anthropomorphic animals means animals with human characteristics. Walking, talking, done. Literally, that's basically what an anthropomorphic animal is. A walking, talking animal. Like Sonic, Mickey. Mickey's friends. Someone texted in Discord, I don't have my phone. I don't have another phone. Who's the actual owner? Just wondering. Creative? Oh, you bitch. Hold on, wait, I'm typing. Creative is the original owner. Okay, sorry. But yeah, to be a furry, all you need to do is like anthropomorphic animals. Animals with human characteristics. If you like Sonic, boom. Welcome to the furry community. But then again, to me, it's kind of a choice because you can like Sonic but be a furry supporter. So, yeah. Whew. Running out of breath here. This is... Oh. This is gonna hurt my face in the morning. So, yeah, there's like different panels, not just for Fursuiting 101, but I'm pretty sure there's other panels that I'm not really familiar with. But, oh, my back! There's, in the furry community, there's like different categories of like what type of furry you are. Like you can be a video content creator, YouTuber, or TikToker. That would fit in that category. Or you would just be the type that, you would just be the type that probably would just only take pictures, not really a video content person. Or just be the person that, that is in social medias but don't really do anything. I don't know, there's just a lot, I'm pretty sure there's like different categories. All I know is that there's a lot of like video content, furries, but, they're not, they're well known in the furry community, but sometimes they will not be well known to like other people. But there is some furry related videos that has gotten popular. And like sometimes when I see, because the average like furry content on like YouTube, which is like be 1,000, and like sometimes if it's above 1,000 or like 2,000, then that's when I get a little worried, because that just means more than just the furry community has found the video. That's when I just want to avoid the comment section. Hello? Doggo? But yeah, furries are not really like popular into like other categories like the anime community or sometimes like it would not fit with like other people, like cosplay community, the anime community, gacha community, etc. communities. So, yeah. Now, now the species. Ooh. The species. Sometimes it will be like fights. Not like fights, but like there will just be arguments. Like what's stolen, what's copied, and what's not. Basically, there's a lot of like species, and I mean a lot of species in some people say that being a furry is a sin. You're lying, bro. Stop. There's no way. There is hell. No, there is hell, of course, but for the species, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of species. Some would be closed, some would be like slightly open, and some would just be completely open. But the most common like animal when you join the furry fandom is a wolf. I'm not even kidding. I'm not capping. As soon as you join the furry community, you will most likely be a wolf, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong whatsoever, because my persona is technically a wolf, but it's a demon wolf, which doesn't really count, because that's also a separate species. A demon wolf is a separate species. Even if it has wolf in it, a demon wolf is a separate species from wolves, I think. But yeah, the most common animal when you join the the furry community is a wolf, a fox, or a cat. But it's just mostly like wolves and foxes. But there's a lot of like, not just the normal ones, but like combinations ones. Like a wolf, that's a fox and a wolf. Sometimes you can't really tell the difference because they're really similar. Or like, what's another one? A wusky. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, a wusky. That's a wolf and a husky. Those two are also very freaking similar. Except for like the tail, I guess. Another one would be, well, as I said, a demon wolf. Oh, angel dragon. That one also counts because it's an angel and a dragon. There's also Dutch angel dragons, which I guess that one is just Dutch. I don't know why the word Dutch would. I don't ask me. I never created Dutch angel dragons. I think there is a difference between angel dragons and Dutch angel dragons. Dutch angel dragons look blind, and I guess angel dragons don't. I don't know. I have to research further in. There's also wagons. Do I need to explain that one? Okay. Wagons are wolf dragons. Literally, that's what they are. Wolf dragons. Wagons. There's also probably different terms for wolf dragon. There's wagons. Dolph? I think that's how you say Drolf. But I'm pretty sure wagons fit more to it. What other species is there? There's just too many. My phone case died. No. In general, there's just too many. Oh wait. Ooh, my phone hot. In short, there's just a lot. Oh, how many times am I gonna do that? In general, there's just a lot, and maybe even too many species in the furry community. I'm gonna put you right there. I gotta put my phone case to charge before it dies. It's technically dead, but you know what I mean. Up. Okay. Whoo! Oh, my leg. I'm gonna put this sucker back on. Oh wait, I have this on. I'm stupid. Roar. Okay. So, well, yeah, there's just a lot of species. Ooh, there's also protogens. I forgot to say that. So, protogens are a really unique species that's mixed with technology. Oh my god. That's, mixed with technology, and, you know, furry related. I think there used to be a debate if protogens fit in the furry community because it's so like technology, but you know that debate is over because you know it's already confirmed. But protogens are an open species that was also created by the person who created primogens. Now primogens are of a close species. I'll probably need to explain. A close species is when you can't use this species at all. I'm pretty sure it's only the owner, or I think you can sometimes ask permission. It's just closed. Semi-closed, I'm pretty sure that's when you have to ask the owner if they can use this species or not. And then completely open, that's already self-explanatory. But protogens are a more technology side species, fursona species. Having it as your like first fursona is very rare, but it's also very like great. But the trouble thing is creating a protogen. There's like a lot of different ways to make a protogen. You can either go for the classic side by going all foam, or you can do it electronic or you can do it with like how Zillion did it, and just go for just a visor with no LEDs and just, I think he put like tape. I don't know what the hell he put. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more than 3 ways that I just named on like how to create a protogen in real life. Foam, LEDs, or like electronic based, or just like a normal visor. But yeah, it's technically your choice. So, but having a protogen as your first persona is rare, but also really lit, but also really difficult. Because if you actually want to have like electronic based protogen, you're gonna need so much money. Having a protogen head is probably the same like price or even above the price of having a digigrade fursuit. Digigrade fursuits are like around like 3,000 and more and up price. Protogens will probably be around like 5,000 and up price. I'm not even kidding. They're electronic based, and I know they're probably like hard to manage. So better be prepared. I would like to have a persona like a protogen persona one day. And the only thing I would do is just actually like have the thing and only a visor, and the only thing that I would put that is like tape to make the eyes, because I think that's what Zillion did. I don't know. He probably put paint. Oh yeah, I think you can do paint as well if you want. Also, you're gonna need like lots of fans in your visor, because that's gonna be hot. Technically, being a fursuiter is already like a desert, because people like Karens and like sometimes normies will just be complaining about like not wearing a mask and like how hot it is. And then there's fursuiters. There's fursuiters out here wearing a whole freaking full fursuit, or even a partial, like at 180 degrees or something, and that would be a whole desert. They do not get freaking, what's the word? Yeah, sure, overheated. They just don't get a heat stroke. They do. I swear to God, they're gods. They don't get heat stroke whatsoever. It's Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get like used to like this and like the heat, so I don't become like a pussy when I wear an actual like fursuit, because that's gonna be hot. But there is methods to like actually cool you down when you're wearing a full fursuit. If you don't, if you're too like sensitive to the heat, you can wear like a cool pack. You could have one fan in the mouth, or like even more than one fan in your fursuit head. Or you can like take breaks, because in fur cons there's what's the word? No heads allowed, no fursuits lounge. I don't know. There's like a no fursuits lounge. What do you want? There's like a hold on. In fur cons, oh wait, this is upside down. In fur cons, there's sometimes like a no head lounge, or like a break lounge. I don't know what to call it, where you can actually like take off your head, or like take off your whole fursuit, to at least get a breather, take a break, like hydrate yourself, cool yourself. Because like just taking your whole fursuit off, or just your head off out in public, would just be breaking the magic. Yeah, we have a thing called "Don't Break the Magic," where it's basically another saying of "Don't break character," because when you're wearing a fursuit, you have to act like your character, or at least sometimes you don't have to completely act like your character. But like if you're around children, or like around like any kind of furry, you're most likely going to act like your character that you're wearing. You're gonna act like your persona. And so sometimes that can be tiring depending on like what your persona is. Like if your persona is like jumpy and energetic, you're going to be knocked out by heat stroke like straight off the back. And so yeah, a lot of fursuiters don't want to like break the magic, especially when there's children around. Because if there's children around, you're ruining those children's dream as soon as you take off your head. So yeah, that's why break lounges exist in fur cons, because don't break the magic inside the lounge. The squeaky tails. Especially the squeaky tails. Well, if you're like a popular furry, like I'm gonna name Majiro for example, or Telephone, you're most likely you're most likely going to be stopped to be taking photos by like younger furs, I guess. Sometimes like teenage furs or like even adult furs who never met Telephone. But yeah, being a popular furry in the community isn't really a bad thing, like whatsoever. You're just well known and like well loved, of course. So in the furry community, there's more. I'm not gonna specify a gender, of course. What does it say? Do phone TV heads count as furries? No. I know what you're talking about. But if there's like some furry related stuff like ears and a tail, like paws to the TV heads, then I think so. But if you're just like anthropomorphic animals, you're counted as a furry. But if you're talking about if TV heads counts as a fursuit, then I have no clue. I'm not a fursuit maker myself. But I guess to me, if it has like ears, paws, feet, and a tail, then yes, that technically does count as a fursuit. I guess it just doesn't really completely count as a fursuit. So there's your answer. But I feel like you need to like ask that to like an actual fursuit maker, like Nefertiti. She's open for questions. So, whew, my back is not in for today. So to me, oh wait, my eye is coming off. God damn it! I gotta add more tape. This thing keeps falling off. Might as well glue it. Not Gorilla Glue. Especially not Gorilla Glue. I might have to just glue this down. It's gonna keep falling off. Is that visible? Yeah, that's visible. Alright. Hold on, I'm putting back the eye right now. Bitch, if you don't... Yeah, I got taken off again. So, I'm gonna glue this. I swear to God, I'm gonna glue this. This isn't mesh. This is actually sunglasses lenses. As I said a million times, these are not easy to tape on, and I don't want to glue these because I'm gonna put mesh one day. I might have to glue this. I can always take it out. Are you good now? Okay, I think that's good enough. What do you dump for? Oh, who do you simp? Why did I say why? Who do you simp? Like, in the furry community? I don't think no one. I don't think I simp for anyone in the community. I don't really think so. I just idolize them in general. I just idolize them. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So how much is this is just my guessing in general. I guess of course there's more people that's in the LGBTQ community that's in the furry community. Simp for anyone? I don't even want to answer that because I have no idea who I simp for. But yeah, there's more people in the LGBTQ community that's in the furry community. Because again, acceptance, woo! For religion, I honestly don't know. I don't know if there's more atheists or Christians. Of course there's like more than just those two, but yeah, there's more, technically there is more adults in the furry community, mostly like grown man, people, but that's where like anti-furs usually attack, I guess, because I guess they think that having a grown man, cosplaying as an animal, think that it's gross or weird or disgusting and a fetish, kink maybe, I don't know. It's stupid, honestly. They're stupid. What's my phone battery? I might have to end the live because my phone is gonna die. Hopefully not. What else? I might have to make a part 2 if my phone is gonna die. Because my phone case is not gonna charge. I'm gonna take that off for the time being so I can talk normally. But I don't know. To me, I usually think that there is more males in the furry community than there is with females or non-binary people or whatever gender the hell they are. Is it upside down? No. Because here's the thing. Because I'm pretty sure the furry community was invented by males. Literally, I'm not even kidding. The furry community was invented by males, grown males. So that's why I get the idea that there's more grown males in the alley, in the fursuit community. There's nothing wrong with it, of course. I'm just trying to estimate how many is there by gender. Because there isn't more like minors. They're starting to grow because they have to take over the furry fandom one day, so so I'm gonna say this just to get this off my chest. So we all know what bronies is. People, or I think mostly targeted to males who like My Little Pony. Well, one, MLP is part of the furry fandom. Because, again, the ponies may not be walking, but they're talking. So that automatically points them to being anthropomorphic animals. Yeah, technically, bronies have their own category, of course, you know, bronies. But in the My Little Pony community, there's definitely more males than there is with females, and I can assure you that. But yeah, technically the MLP fandom does conjoin and combine with the furry community. They just have like their own little thing, like their own little their own little category with the names. Yeah, but you'll rarely see anyone that's actually fursuiting as like any of the ponies, either a quad suit or an actual like two hoof suit. But yeah, cosplaying as MLP, or technically fursuiting as MLP is common. Well, it's not common, but it's a little rare. But that was usually back in like the old days. That's where it was mostly common, like back in the old days. Like they'll be like Rainbow Dash or Pinkie Pie maybe. But yeah, MLP community does fit in the category of the furry community. What else to say? Well, let me think. Well, in all honesty, the fursuit community is really brave people, and I would like to meet popular furries, or just any furries in general, you know, one day. Toxic furries? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you did remind me. Well, sadly, not, like, sure, the furry fandom is mostly most well known for its positivity, but there is a small amount of negativity. And, so, usually the toxic furs will mostly target if it's like a copy thing, a stolen thing, or tracing thing. Oopsies. Because basically, I saw this one video of someone showcasing their two-headed fursuit head, and a toxic furry commented that they stole this design from an elk dragon fursuit user, because the elk dragon fursuit user had 3 heads and completely different colors, and the two-headed fursuit head looked nothing like that, especially the colors, the fursuit design. It's very off. But yeah, there's some toxic furries that will most likely target you for assumption. Literally, they would think that you're copying. They would think that you're stealing a design, which technically that's the same thing as copying. They would think that you're tracing an art, or they would even trace someone else's art. Or especially they will bully you for the quality of like a fursuit head, because a lot of like toxic furs usually hate the quality of lava fox suits, because like they think that it has bad quality, like the ears are like horrible, it's just bad quality in general, like bad fur, bad face, I guess. They just think that lava fox suits suck. But I honestly don't care. But yeah, like first, like toxic furries can, they're not too much because I rarely see them. You won't see them that often, which is a good thing. But there will be like toxic furs in the furry community time to time, sadly. Because the furry community is known for its positivity, creativity, and overall bravery. But yeah, the toxic furs will just They would steal your art and claim it as theirs. They will trace your art and claim it as theirs. They would even try to force you to make a fursuit. If you're a fursuit maker, they will try to like force you, or they will like maybe even sometimes threaten you, or if you like decline them to lower a price to a fursuit, they will just immediately like bully you. Yeah, toxic furries are just not it, bro. They're not welcome in this fandom. They're not even toxic furries. It's just toxic people. So yeah, but the toxicity in the furry community is very, very small. So I'll give you that. But I guess the most well-known like area that you will find furries is definitely Seattle. I heard this from Majira. Furries will most likely be around like Seattle. I honestly don't know why. I guess it's just like Seattle. And maybe around Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh has Anthrocon, and Anthrocon is the second biggest area, FurCon I meant. You'll also find a lot of furries in like Denver, I think that's how you say it. Maybe even, what else? I'm trying to name another place. Maybe even Ohio. The people who make Rule 34 of art others. Okay. Yes, I'll get to that. I'll definitely get to that. So, as y'all know, there's different categories in the furry community. There's the normal furries and there's mersuiters. Oh boy. This is where the whole furry community gets misunderstood. So anti-furs see a lot of like Rule 34 art of furries and of course mersuiters. They will automatically jump to conclusion and blame the whole community that being a furry is a sexual thing, or being a furry is a fetish, a kink, whatever. Which, no, it's not true. Little fun fact, when the furry community was just beginning, sure, it was created by a grown male, but it was originally mersuiting, like, it was mostly, sexual, if I could say. It was sexually made. I don't know how to explain it. But, can you, like, move? But, yeah, the furry community was originally made, like, sexually. They weren't, anti-furs are going to take this out of context. So, no, the original owners were not sexualizing animal, and they are not sexually attracted to animal. They meant their drawings. They meant anthropomorphic animals, not real animals. Thank you very much. But besides that, why do I have to talk about it? So I have nothing against mersuiters. I just want to avoid it as much as possible. And there is technically a lot of like Rule 34 furry arts, furry porn. But technically you would automatically get paid so much for just drawing like furries sexually, I guess. Rule 34 furries, basically. You would get paid a lot. I mean, I guess, I don't know what my opinion is on Rule 30. I got good? Sorry, I guess my stream lagged a little. There's nothing, but the Rule 34 artists can be a little no. But I'm not talking about the whole Rule 34 artists, like, as a whole. I meant the furry ones. The furry Rule 34 artists is, they're not really that bad, and in all honesty, they honestly just, they just make regular, furry Rule 34, whoopsies. Whoops, sorry. They just make regular Rule 34 arts of furries. But I'm pretty sure there's eventually a bad side to it. I just haven't encountered that bad side yet. Okay, maybe I have. Have you ever heard of sea salt? Yeah, I don't want to get to it. I don't even want to talk about sea salt. We're not going to. Sea salt is an NSFW not a furry, but just a fursona that's made for NSFW. Wait, am I confusing NSFW and Rule 34? I mean, they're practically the same thing, but are they different? Because the NSFW artists in the furry community are technically friendly. They're really friendly, if you ask me. They honestly just mind their own business, and they properly make NSFW art. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with NSFW artists and in the furry ones. So, yeah, I got nothing else to say about the NSFW part and mersuiters. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Leave mersuiters alone. Thank you. Because, a lot of, like, anti-furs would just be so disgusted of anti-furs. What? Wow, that made total sense. Anti-furs would just, like, be straight up, like, uncomfortable and, like, disgusted of the mersuiters. But they just have to leave them alone, because all of the mersuiters are 18 plus. There's no child in the mersuiter group. All of them are adults. Thank you. Just let the adults be. That's why there's a thing called adults being adults. So, yeah. Who the hell is Mr. H? I got a friend request, but my brother has my phone. So, I mean, there is some, like, furries, mostly younger furs in the furry community who has, like, some mixed feelings about mersuiters, because, you know, we all know what the hell mersuiters is. I don't want to explain it. I beg of y'all. I don't want to explain it. But just leave the mersuiters alone. They're just doing their thing. They're not really harming anyone. They're not doing anything wrong, and that's on period. Whoops. I keep hitting my mic. I'm so sorry, guys. What else do I have to say? I have a lot to say. Wow, that makes so much sense. I have a lot to say, but I feel like I'm gonna need to make, like, a part 2 of this live, because not only is my phone is dying, but my brain cells are dead to the point where I cannot think and I cannot say what I want to say. I will try to leave a link of the Furry Army verification server link in the description. I most likely know that it will probably get raided, but it's worth a try. But yeah, I might need to make a part 2 of what I think about the furry community. Brain cells are dead. It's 11 p.m. and my phone is dying. We would love a part 2. You just got here, Tweezer. I don't even know how the hell you're here. But yeah, I will also make other furry related lives, like furry stereotypes or furry misunderstanding, furry rumors. Yeah, those are practically the same thing. And of course, I will need to talk about a special someone that even the anti-furs know and don't like, hopefully. So, yeah, oh boy. Thank you guys for joining this. This is a 1 hour, so I can't even call it a short live stream. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. My brain cells are dead, so I can't think of anything, but I do have more to say about the furry community tomorrow. It's basically going to be a Furry Friday live, because it's going to be Friday tomorrow. And goodbye.